长，终能与你浪迹红尘一趟。
Helan too? Was he the same man who you described to me? To be terribly cruel? And the man who tends to be violent and lewd?
Yes. Usually, once he's interested in a tribal woman, regardless whatever her status may be, he'll take her with him. Then eventually, abandon her. Whoever may end up marrying him will be unfortunate.
But who would want to be chosen as her wife?
His Majesty has already selected a lady for Helan. Helan proposed that Helan would retreat for 15 miles and promised that he'd never fight against us again. That was the betrothal present.
It's been like this since ancient times, being governed by men. Women have often been used to bargain. It's happened to me.
You were different from those women.
Of course, I'm more fortunate than a lot of them. That's because I have you. My lord, Your Grace, it's time for your medicine. Believe me, Your Grace, Chen is our hope for the future. While Yuzhou is merely a foster sister.
What's this? You didn't hear what I just said to you? Or perhaps you think I'm being too partial. If so, would you like me to order to have the foster sister of Lord Yuchang to be killed?
Your Grace, please, no. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean it that way.
Me neither, Your Grace.
Oh, let's forget it. These are children playing, and I think that it's best if we simply stay out of it. Eventually, I'm going to have a talk with Awu. Ask her to apologize to you. The most important thing now is the Palace Knights banquet. It's clearly held for envoys and the like. In fact, for the Emperor, it's the selection of concubines. Jiang, you've got to stand out during this occasion and impress everyone. That way, you could become a noble consort. Once that happens, that beauty and wit of yours won't sadly go to waste.
Madam Shu, what a surprise. What brings you here today? Please, madam, come in.
All right.
Madam Shu, please have a seat.
Oh, don't bother. Her Grace wants me to bring you to her.
For what reason?
There is going to be a wedding in our mansion.
A wedding? Oh, you mean Yuzhou and General Song will be betrothed to each other?
Her Grace told me Yuzhou would marry as if she were a member of our mansion. The wedding must be ceremonious. That's why she asked to see you, so you may discuss it with her.
Well, that's very delightful news. Since Her Grace had the abortion, the mansion had been gloomy for quite some time. So it's best for us to arrange a grand and joyful wedding. Madam Shu, you go on ahead. Once I've checked the accounts, I'll be there shortly.
All right.
After you. Since Her Grace had the abortion, the mansion had been gloomy for quite some time.
How muddle-headed I was.
Madam Shu! Why are we in such a rush? This is quality bird's nest soup.
Oh, yeah. Tell me, where is Her Grace's medicine?
She just took some of it today.
Is there any of it left uncooked?
Yes, there is. The imperial physician boils it. Is there anything wrong with it?
It's best not to ask too much. Kindly bring some to me at once.
Yes, Madam Shu. Here it is, Madam Shu. I bring you all the medicine for half a month. Is there anything wrong?
Nothing that I can confirm yet. Listen, Ye. I need you to leave the mansion and look for the well-known Dr. Shi. Do you understand? You must tell him that I'm sick. Ask him to come here and make me well. And you mustn't say anything else. You got that?
Yes, Madam Shu. In that case, I should go.
I truly hope that. I'm wrong about this.
She looks smart and sensible. But the fact is, she's merely an idiot.
Right.
I should have known that. The second branch can't raise a smart girl.
Certainly.
Sure, this girl may look like Awu herself, but thinks such inappropriate things. If she weren't useful to me, then I wouldn't have had them kicked out.
Perhaps deep within your heart, you love Princess Consort Yuchang the most.
My relationship with Awu had been broken to pieces long ago. This won't make it any worse. But I will choose not to punish her for being such a fool.
Right.
I watched Awu grow up to be the woman she is now, so I know her temperament very well. Even though we're alienated now, I refuse to allow others to humiliate her.
Mother, didn't Uncle rebel and annoy the Empress Dowager? How could she still favor Wang Shen?
Keep your voice down. We're in the palace, not in Langya.
But Mother, what should we do now?
Can you do nothing but ask me for help? How can you?
Excuse me, madam. Are you Lady Shu and Miss Tian?
That is correct.
As ordered by the Empress, I have come to officially invite you to Zhaoyang Palace.
The Empress?
Yes. When Her Grace learned you came, she asked me to wait for you here. This way, please.
Tian, when I saw you last time, I felt you and I would get along. Today I heard that you and your mother arrived at the palace, so I thought I might as well invite you to come. Tell me, are you preparing to go to the banquet on the 9th? I cannot wait to see you amaze everyone and stand out among them. Your Grace!
Oh, what happened? Tell me, what is making you cry, dear?
Madam, it's just as you said. This drug is truly unique. Although it's mainly a tonic medicine, it's mixed with a few other ingredients. And when these drugs are blended together, it can make women infertile. And if they take it for 1 or 2 years, I'm afraid that woman can never have a child. Madam Shu?
Oh. Thank you so much.
Princess Consort Yuchang grew up here since she was young. Empress Dowager, and His Majesty adores her. However, I do feel upset for you. When it comes to appearance, Qian, you're not inferior to her. Although... What did the Empress Dowager say? She said that...
Jen. Oh, how foolish of her to say such nonsense in front of you. The Empress Dowager was right. I think we should live and let live.
Well, Princess Consort Yuchang is still quite lucky despite everything. Although her father was exiled, she still has Lord Yuchang as her husband. Even if I'm compared to her, I still had to learn to make some compromises.
Your Grace?
Let's forget this topic. I feel if I keep talking, it may sound as if I'm the miserly one and feel bad about the bracelet. Ni-chan?
What can I do for you, Your Grace?
Kindly fetch the jade bracelet I've kept hidden, and I'd like you to give it to Qian.
Your Grace, please don't. It's not necessary.
That's right. You've already given me a bracelet before, and I ended up breaking it anyway. I'd be ashamed to receive another reward.
Well, I don't have a choice. I especially like you, so I'd be happy to do so.
Here it is, Your Grace.
Come. How beautiful. Remember, Qian, you must properly keep this bracelet. And don't let others bully you again.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Good day to you, Your Grace.
We shall take our leave.
I never expected that Empress Dowager's helpers from Langya to be such absolute idiots.
Don't help me up. Let go of me. Just leave me alone, will you? Ugh.
Your Highness, be careful.
I'm not drunk. Get lost.
Oh, why did you drink so much?
Who said that I was drunk? I'm completely sober.
Fine then, you're not drunk. Careful now.
And don't follow me! How did my father die?
They say that he was hunted by his enemies. The entire village was burned down overnight.
You are my son. Eventually, you'll be the ruler of our family. You must take responsibility to lead the people. Only then will you truly understand what is currently on my mind.
My lord!
What's going on?
My lord, may I have a word with you?
Why so mysterious? Tell me what happened.
My lord, news came from the north that Wang Lin is dead.
Are you certain?
The news came from the government. It was just sent. And the people in the palace must know.
Well, send somebody to investigate it. Stop the news from spreading, and not a word of this to anyone in the mansion.
I'm afraid it can't be hidden.
Do it as long as you can. Once she begins to feel better, that's when I tell her.
Yes.
Let me have some
Yeah. Your Highness, we're here.
Greetings, Master. I didn't know you'd come. I failed to welcome you.
Stand up, Sala. You've been collecting intel in a place such as this. Thank you for your hard work.
I'm prepared to do anything for you.
All right. Now I want you to tell me everything you know, every detail.
Yes, as you wish. Many men come to Yelio brothel, some officials and nobles. To put a few words together, they will usually find extra gains.
Good. It turns out many people want Xiao Qi dead. Very good. Now all we need to do is to gather those people against him together. How convenient. Killing Xiao Qi right in the capital is much easier than doing that in Ningxuo.
Master, Xiao Qi can be very sneaky. So I believe that your safety is more important. It's best if we don't make our move until after you leave the capital.
No. I want to see him die before my eyes. And I will not give up until he does.
What's on your mind?
Since Helan Chen arrived at the capital, I've been feeling very uneasy.
Why is that? When that man put a knife on your neck, you remained calm. When you dragged him to jump off the cliff together, you still remained calm. Right now he is nothing but a mere envoy. So why are you so nervous?
Because he had always wanted to kill you. I think that he's like a poisonous snake lurking in the desert and will bite any time. When an enemy like him keeps following you around, I just can't help but feel afraid.
No one is ever afraid that something bad would happen to me. In Ningxuo, my soldiers saw and thought of me as somebody who they never imagined to ever fail them. No one ever worried about me.
Yes, but I do. Greetings, my lord, your grace.
What's the matter?
My lord, General Hu Guangli is in the study, waiting for you. I believe he has something important to say. My lord, I'd like to ask something. Her Grace is nearly done with her medicine, and I also believe she is almost recuperated. Can she stop taking it already? Madam Xu is right. Whenever I take that medicine, I feel a little depressed, so I should stop.
The imperial physician said that you must keep taking it.
Ready? Now spin! 3, 2,
One. That's it.
What is that?
All right, stop looking. Get
It's a
back
monkey
inside.
show. Stop the carriage, please.
It's amazing. Wow.
I said stop. Mother, I'd like to see the monkeys.
Jen, no!
Amazing. Quick, hand me some money.
Watch out! What are you so happy about anyway? Careful, watch out! Don't touch it!
How amazing.
Careful now, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Jen, don't be silly. No, come on, Chen.
Mother, I'd like to see some monkeys. Please.
All right, that's enough, dear. You've seen it already. Let's get inside. I planned to have Yusho beside me for more years, and have Jinger to be betrothed first. Unexpectedly, Yusho was fortunate. We all know General Song very much. He could be the best choice for her. What do you think? Aunt Shu? Sorry, Your Grace. What did you say? You seem to be very uneasy today. Did anything happen? Maybe it was the cat making loud noises last night. I didn't sleep well. Regarding my mother's recent demise, you're as sad as I am. I think you should get some more rest. Your Grace. What is it? Steward Liu has prepared the account books. We should go now. Steward Liu, are you saying not only is there no balance in our family, but we've got debt?
Yes.
How did this happen?
You see, Your Grace, the Lord is very influential, yet must still support hundreds of thousands of soldiers. So over the years, His Majesty hasn't exactly been financially well off.
Since he had become Lord Yuzhang, military expenditures have been allotted. He also has cloth, money, and grains as each reward. How can we be broke?
Every year, the military expenses will be exploited from layer to layer. The money soldiers receive can only ensure them to stay alive.
After Lord Yuzhang plugs the financial gap with his salary, it's still not enough?
No, I'm afraid it's not. Moreover, he also raised funds and grains to keep his soldiers well fed and clothed. Everyone is willing to follow him and fight for him. The Lord's renowned prestige is not only earned from the battlefield, but it was also from protecting his own soldiers. Apart from that, the Lord has quite another big expenditure.
Which is what exactly?
I dare not say it.
Steward Liu, just say it. The Lord will not blame you at all. You may speak freely.
There are some things that I've been wanting to tell you. The Lord just refuses me to say it. Your Grace, could you go somewhere with me? You need to see it for yourself, and then you will know everything.
All right.
Your Grace, here we are.
I had no idea there was such a place inside the mansion.
Get inside and you will know.
Your Grace.
Open the door.
Yes.
Your Grace. These are the generals and soldiers who fought with the Lord. They died for our country. But unfortunately, they couldn't even be buried. The Lord couldn't leave them on the battlefield. Therefore, he made this memorial hall. Many of these men were the pillars of their own family. Once they had died, their parents, their wives, and children had no one. All these years, they live a life with the help of the Lord.
Aren't there pensions for dead soldiers from the imperial court?
The imperial court? I'm afraid to say they only care for the noble clans. In this world, no one cares for us. Well, no one except for the Lord. This was my one and only son. Six years ago, he died in the Battle of Changshu. The Lord not just made him an honorable burial, but also brought me to him from my hometown. I will never forget how that man had helped me.
The Lord used up most of the salary and rewards given to him to help the families of these martyrs?
Yes, but even so, the expenditure is often hard up. Not long ago, he spent the money from your wedding buying the winter clothes and charcoals to send them to border soldiers and the orphans of martyrs.
Steward Liu, I still have many dowries of my own.
Your Grace, don't worry. The Lord said your dowries can't be used no matter what. If you didn't ask about the revenue and expenditure, and I really couldn't cover the account, I certainly wouldn't tell you about any of this.
I see.
Think about it. Why weren't we as lucky as Yusha? Suddenly she's part of a noble class.
Exactly. It was so humiliating for her. Miss Wang slapped her in front of so many people, and she almost died from it. Oh, and General Song, everyone in the mansion knows how Yusha adores him. We even used to mock her for that. But it's so surprising for her dream to come true.
In front of everyone, General Song gave her a hug and left.
Sister Jinger, need some water?
She's gone. Think about it. Yusha only followed her grace for over a year, while Su Jinger served her for over a decade. Her state hasn't changed as much. Her greatest destiny must be to marry a rich man. In comparison to Yusha, a general's wife, the gap is too big. Really, comparisons are odious.
Princess. It's time to freshen up.
Jing'er, have you heard about the wedding between Yusho and General Song?
Yes, I have. Everyone has been talking about it. They say you were the matchmaker. Yusho found the love of her life. She's a lucky woman.
Are you jealous of her?
No, I'm not.
You and Yusho are very different. In a few days, it will be your birthday. You're still very young. I will choose a good husband for you too. I could give you a grand wedding.
I won't get married.
Don't be silly. Do you plan to be an unmarried woman by my side forever?
I would like to marry somebody that I deeply love. The same way Yusho did.
It makes sense. Life can be very long. We really do need to be with someone we love. Jing'er, is there anyone you like? You're not answering me. There must be someone you like.
I don't. Your Grace.
Hmm?
Lord Amping. Is he still the one you love?
Why are you asking me that? Zidan and I are not meant to be. But he'll always be an important person in my heart.
So then, he risked his life in order to save yours. I don't understand. Princess, why not talk to His Majesty and Empress Dowager about him? Perhaps you could get him back and he won't need to suffer, going through the winter time there all day long.
We don't know this yet, but Zidan asked to guard the mausoleum on his own.
No way. I don't believe it. I think they lied about that.
Zidan has to be far from the court to reassure His Majesty and the Empress Dowager. If he stayed in the capital, he'd be a thorn to Empress Dowager's eyes. He may have an affluent life. He would also be kept in suspension for quite some time.
Is Lord Anping going to be trapped forever in the Imperial Mausoleum?
His Majesty just ascended the throne. He's a suspicious man. Once political matters are stable, I will definitely find a way to help Zidan return. The romance we used to have turned into affection between cousins.
When Silu chose to rebel,
Zidan risked his life to save me. And the same goes for anyone who hurts Zidan. I will do the same.
but Lord Anping now is...
What's the matter with you today? Forget it. Forget what I said. In a word, if you happen to like someone, you have to tell me. I will help you have a good marriage, trust me.
Greetings, Your Highness. A letter from the capital.
What's wrong?
The Prince of Helan said he would return to Helan in half a month and change his direction. By then, he'd like to meet you at Mount Phoenix 6 miles away. He wonders if you would agree.
Who's there?
My lord, it's me.
It's getting late. What's wrong?
My lord, it's not that important. I'll pay a visit tomorrow. I'll leave now.
Hold on. The Wang family's secret guards are informed, but you've worked for her so much longer. And you know her poor health condition. She can't stand being ill anymore. I hope you know what to say and what you shouldn't. Keep that in mind.
I understand.
Your Grace, the Lord is back.
You know you still have a home?
I came back later than expected. So is this your way of trying to stop me?
No one wants to rob you. If I did, I would rob someone richer. Could you tell me how to explain the wooden house?
What wooden house?
Don't you play dumb.
You already know about it?
You worry about money every day. And you're almost broke. But you didn't tell me a thing. Am I an outsider to you? Why didn't you tell me? You promised you would be honest. We made a pinky promise too. You just fooled me. I would have bitten your finger off. Please don't come in tonight. Why are you still standing there? Please leave. You know I have many dowries, but you never asked for them.
I know you've got many dowries, but I can't simply use that money.
Why can't you use them?
Huh?
If you simply squander money, I won't agree to it. But you dedicated yourself to generals, soldiers, and orphans. I'm willing to share your burden. You didn't even calculate well. How long can it last? With what money you have left?
And then?
I have reviewed the account books carefully. I plan to use all of our money to trade for shops. This way, we can use our revenue to help them. That way it will last long. Do you understand?
You are indeed such a beautiful and intelligent woman.
Oh, go away.
我们在相约于春秋。